y'all. Hey friends, how are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. My name is Marcia with Mimi Makes Keepsakes, and I'm happy that you're here. So I'll be talking about the Fall in Love collab that started September 1st and ending October 1st. And did I make it in time? Yes, I did. I know in my last video I talked about I'm coming in the home stretch, getting stuff done, but I did. I didn't give myself enough of credit as to how far along I was on my projects. So did I fall in love with my new projects? We shall see. So first I talked about falling in love or trying. So Fall in Love collab was talking about falling in love with something new that you never tried before and some yarny project. So I picked wool yarn. I've never used wool yarn before. I've always seen it. Well, I've seen it off and on when I would go yarn shopping, but it's never something that I reached out and tried. So I tried wool yarn. Did I fall in love with that? I talked about using a hook that I've never used before. Did I fall in love with that? And also I talked about trying to making a new project, something that I've never done before. So did I fall in love with that? So I would have to say some are yes, some is nah, not so much. So let's talk about a project that I've never done before, and it would be this cardigan. I'm so excited. I made this. So I've never made a garment. I mean, I made shawls and scarves, but I've never made a garment for myself. I was always kind of intimidated by it, but this I made, and I did finish it in time. Let me stand up. Sorry for shaking the table. And yes, my craft room is still a mess. So this was the Granny Pop cardigan from MJ, I believe. Let me look. Excuse me. And I know you're probably saying, I know exactly the cardigan you're talking about. I should have been more organized. I know I say this all the time. So this is from Michelle. Yeah, MJ's Off the Hook. So this is her Granny Pop cardigan that I've made. And I love it. And so I show some of the little stick pins that I got from Hobby Lobby. I just put it there. I guess you could put a button there if you wanted to. Just take that off. And yeah, so I really like it. Now I did make some mistakes on it, but I really like the way that it turned out. And I'm so excited that I did it. So I'm gonna post some pictures. My daughter took pictures for me today with the cardigan so you can get a better view of how it looks. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave the sleeves or if I'm gonna use the band, the same band that you put around the sweater, if I'm gonna put it on my sleeves or do something else. I just don't know. I just don't know. So I'm very excited that I made this, and I love it. Yes, I did fall in love with the Granny Pop cardigan. I've never made a cardigan before for myself, and I think I said that before, or any type of sweater, and I love it. I enjoy it. I will do another one now that I know that it's not so scary. I plan to make more. Now this, first, she has a free video tutorial on YouTube, and I said, well, I will follow the video because I do very well visually. Actually, I do better visually. I'm a visual learner, but she was like missing some details that I wasn't getting. So she'll say, you know, do so many counts. So was that the total count, or is it just the count for that section? So I bought the pattern, which I don't mind. I don't mind buying the pattern. So I bought the pattern, and that kind of helped me follow along with her video for the Granny Pop Cardigan. And so I used the hook size that she recommended. This yarn is, the yarn that I used is the Lion Brand Mandala yarn. And it is called Warlock. And it is a 3-weight. And I used two balls. And I have this left. So I definitely have enough to go around the sleeves. Put a border around the sleeves, so I really like it. So the hook that I used the recommended hook. Let me see, I believe it was a 5mm for the granny stitches. And I used I believe it was 4.5mm for the band, the border. And that was the hook recommendations that was in the pattern. So I'm really surprised that it fits because I used the pattern. I used the pattern that she was doing in the video. I think she was doing a small. And I said, well, if it doesn't fit, I'll donate it, give it to somebody. And so I didn't make it very large. I'll pop up some pictures. I didn't, not make it very large. I didn't make it very long, because I knew it was going to be small. And if it was going to be small, I knew it probably wouldn't hug. It probably wouldn't fit around my hips as comfortably as I would like. But the small, being the shorter like waist length, I think worked really, really well. And I think it fits well. It's really comfortable. It's not too tight under my arms. And like I said, I can close it up and snuggle in it. So I really like it. And I will definitely make another one. So yes, I fell in love with making a cardigan. I made the Granny Pop Cardigan from MJ's Off the Hook. And I believe, yeah, MJ's Off the Hook design. So I definitely will be making some more, and I'm looking forward to that. And I think that's all I have to say about the cardigan. Like I said, I'll be posting up pictures. My daughter was sweet enough to take some pictures for me wearing the cardigan, and I plugged it into the Lightroom and made some edits with the lighting. But she did all the camera action for me. All right, so what else did I fall in love with? Well, I talked about using the Boyd hook, because Boyd hook is supposed to be similar to the Pioneer Woman hooks. And I did a video on that. The Pioneer Woman hooks, I enjoyed the length of the hook from the point to the place where you put your finger rest. I enjoyed that length with the Pioneer Woman hooks, but I didn't like the drag that the hooks, I don't know, the hooks dragged, right? It was really slowing me down with the yarn. So I decided I was going to try some Boyd hooks. And I started the Boyd hooks on my wool project, and they were going pretty good, but then it started snagging on me and slowing me down. So I end up finishing my wool project with my Clover hooks. So if you will hold on, I will show you that project. Okay, I'm back. So let's talk about the other project that I talked about doing, and did I fall in love with it? So yes, I did. So I made this wrap with the wool yarn that and I love it. So I will show some pictures and pop them up ever so often while I'm speaking. So once again, my daughter, my youngest, she took some photos of me with the shawl, and I just love it. Maybe I can stand up and show you a little bit. So Oh, sorry for shaking the table. So when I saw this yarn, I wanted to do a shawl, but I really didn't want the V in the back. So I looked for a wrap pattern, and I really like it. I have a wedding to go to in October, and I'm like, so the dress that I'm wearing is, I got it from Free People, so it's kind of a boho type dress, and the sleeves are a little bit bigger, and I knew I didn't want a jacket if it was cold, so I figured a wrap would work. And this just fits perfect. It sits in the crease of my elbows just right. I don't think I have to worry about it falling off the shoulder. I think also I can bring it in for a jacket if it's chilly as a scarf. So yeah, I love it, you guys. I'm so excited. And I love this wool yarn. I will definitely use this again. It's just, I love the texture. The texture of it is cozy, and I like the weight of this yarn. I'm gonna go over give you the stats here in just a minute, but yeah. Okay, and here's my sweater. Let me set it over to the side. And like I said, no, I haven't cleaned my craft room yet. I'm gonna have to, you guys. All right, so the wrap that I did is from Jada and Stitches. It's an online tutorial that she does. It's called the Old Country Bridges Shawl. And like I said, it could be a shawl, but I consider it more of a wrap. And I love it. I can't wait for it to get cool enough to wear it. You know, and it's also, it's going to be perfect. You can just roll it up, throw it in your bag, and I know I get cold, even in the summer times, it's chilly if you're in a place where the air condition is just blasting. But here lately I haven't been, but yeah, so I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let me give you some info. All right. So this is from Jada and Stitches. Her video tutorial is called the Old Country Bridges Shawl. And I used the hook that she recommended. I used a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. I did start off with the boy hook, but it was just catching, and maybe it's just not something I'm used to using. So I didn't fall in love with the boy hook. I went back to my Clover hook, and it worked up perfectly. Worked up just great. And the yarn that I used, I've never used before. This is 100%. Once again, I'm having a hard time seeing this. So it is 100% superwash merino wool. And I will leave the stats or the data up on the screen for you, because I can't read it, and I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. I apologize. But yeah, so this is the yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. It was Yarn Bee. And I told the story. I ended up using 2 hanks. This is this isn't the color though. This is a different one that I got the other day. So I used 2 of these, and this is what I have left. So I may have enough for to do some more on the border if I wanted to, but I didn't. I like the way that it fits. I didn't think I need any extra on the top or bottom or on the sides. Now I did do something a little bit different on the pattern. I felt like I needed more length on the bottom part, so I just went back and forth on the bottom a couple of times on each side to give me that extra length around my shoulders and on my arms. Other than that, I followed the pattern. It was very easy once you get going. I think it's a 2-row repeat, if I'm not mistaken. Wrote that down so I wouldn't have to keep referring to the video. And yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is called Stonework. This is what this is called. So yeah, it took 2. I bought one when I first started doing this project. Well, when I first started researching this project, I bought one. I'm like, I hope it's enough. And I told my husband, I don't think it's enough. So he went to Hobby Lobby just before they closed for me and got me another hank. And this is what I have left. So I have to figure out what I can do with this bit of 100% washed, superwashed, 100% superwashed. I believe that's what it says. Superwashed merino wool. So I don't know, you guys. What can I do with this small amount? Not real sure. So, but I'm sure I'll find something to do, something to make with it. So the other thing that I said I didn't fall in love with was the Boyd hook. Oh, that's not the Boyd hook. That's a Susan Bates. But I did fall in love with a new hook, you guys. So I watched a video, Mary, aka Mercy Triumphs from Slow Crochet. She talked about finding a hero hook. And I'm like, what are these hero hooks? And then so I started researching and I saw where Bag a Day Crochet, she talked about how her favorite was hero hooks, but they don't make hero hooks anymore. So I was researching, I got a few. So I got a few hero hooks. I think I got some from Etsy and some from eBay. But I did fall in love with this. I think this is the hero. Oh no, it's not. What did I do with it? I thought oh, here it is. There it is. So I got this hero hook and it is a J hero hook from, I think it's Germany. I'll have to look. My eyes. Yeah, so it's made in Germany. And then it came in. Y'all, I love this hook for my Bernat blanket projects. I love it. It's just the right size. I don't know. I just enjoy the way it makes up my projects that I made with Bernat blanket yarn. Oops, sorry for shaking the table. So I've made some stuff for my Not So Scary Halloween. And also I've made my maple chickens from this Hero J hook. And I love it. So yes, I did. I did actually fall in love with the new hook. Just not the Boyd hooks that I was hoping I would fall in love with. But I did fall in love with this J Hero hook that was made in Germany. You know, and I think about using these hooks, the stories. Who used to have this hook? What was their story, right? I don't know, just the weird things I think about from time to time. But okay, so I think that is going to wrap up my Fall in Love collab. I've so enjoyed doing this collaboration along with Cassandra from Craftably Ever After, Julie from Kay's Mom, and Caroline from The Love of Crochet, and also Bonnie from Strawberry Bonnie. So check out their videos because they're going to be showing off what they've made, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Also, I'm going to pop up some pictures from Mary, aka Mercy Triumphs from Slow Crochet, of her fall projects that she's done. And I'm going to tag the video that she did making those projects because it's amazing how she got the idea to make her projects. So she did a hat and how she came across the inspirations for her hat, her Fall in Love project. Watch her video. It's a great story. All right, so I will pop those pictures up also. And yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone else has made. Looking forward to it. All right, you guys, thank you for stopping by, and thank you everyone that has liked and subscribed and sent me the sweet messages. I so appreciate it. I enjoy corresponding back and forth with everyone. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go, and you have a great day, night, afternoon, and I appreciate you watching and hanging out with me for a little bit. Bye, y'all.